Hiya! I'm Kitty and I do things. Today I'm going to be doing my Korean homework. I'm hoping to achieve a topic level 4 or 5. As of right now, I haven't even finished topic level 1. But I think you all can tell by the work I'm doing right now. Personally, I always find that I need to watch someone else doing something with audio as well for me to be able to do the thing. For example, when it comes to cooking or studying or even my long-ass skincare routine, my brain craves external stimulation. So if you need a bestie to yap away in the background of whatever you're doing, I'm here for you, Pookie. Don't worry, in case you do not wish to grace your eardrums with my totally rockin' voice, though I can't possibly imagine why you wouldn't. I have made a quiet ASMR version. It's longer since it isn't sped up like this video is, and we got that rain in the background too, along with clicky pens. If you're into that sort of thing, I wouldn't know, of course. The thing is, my skincare routine is pretty extensive, but honestly, it works, okay? It works. Oh, but my aunt, she could not handle that, and so she convinced me to simplify it lest I have a breakout. So for 1 week, I decided to just use face wash, morning and night. That's it. And honestly, kudos to the people who can survive with that and have glass skin with that.
But let me tell you something. This was the worst damn breakout I've ever had.
I was having flashbacks, okay? Literal flashbacks. Because you see, when I was in elementary school, around year 3 to 6, I had just an insane amount of acne. The worst part was I was the only mother ducker that had acne too. I know I was an overachiever back then, okay? But did I really have to have puberty first too? And this wasn't no 1, 2, skip a few type acne. This was a swarm of angry, furious even, pustules that covered every inch of my face. This shit was painful too. Damn, this is both insult and injury. By the way, in case you didn't know, pustules are pus-filled pimples that look like whiteheads surrounded by, weird colored rings. Apparently, picking or scratching your pustules can cause scarring. So, obviously I was serving Moonface in year 7 and the following years after that. Pus is this, thick, yellowish, whitish or whatever fluid made up of dead white blood cells, tissues, bacteria or fungi. But, point is they're dead, so it should be fine. But yeah, this is for people who are blessed enough to not have been acquainted with this affliction. Bam. You learn something new every day, people. Okay, now flashback over and back to the main storyline. Point is, this breakout was so bad, my aunt was like, yeah, you need help. Professional help. Not from me, though. So, my aunt and I toddled to a dermatologist, and what was even worse was that I had an audition 2 days after the dermatologist appointment. So me and this derm, we had to strategize. My strategy, like gravity, one, look at me. After that whole debacle, everything was back to normal. All was good in the city of Townsville. But I will admit that I do get the occasional flare-ups here and there, because, skincare is not only about the products you use or what you put on your face. Your skin is affected by things like what you eat, how much you sleep, how much water you drink, hormones, and even stress. Stress-ny is a thing. Wake up, sheeple. Per day, I try to drink about 3 to 4 liters of water, mainly because I do activities that require me to drink a lot of water, like singing and dancing, plus chores. As unglamorous as they are, still gotta do them. Again, that's just me. Drink whenever you feel thirsty. I'm clearly no health expert, nor is this medical advice.
I don't want to get sued.
But I don't know if I should get some sort of like electrolyte thing to hydrate me better. I don't know. Comment down below some recommendations if you'll have any, and tell me about any of your skincare hacks or struggles. I mean, at this point, it's pretty clear we've all been there. Personally, I have very oily skin. Tons of countries want to invade. But actually, it's a problem. It's a problem, babes. But also not a problem? Like, I hate the acne and the scars that come with it, obviously. But I do like that it do be giving kind of glass skin. Like, my skin looks like dewy and like Gorgelina Gorgetastic.
If you ignore the scars. If you ignore the scars.
But I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, I heard that oily skin's natural oil barrier can help retain moisture and reduce tightness, potentially delaying wrinkle formation.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
Y'all, I think.
We don't have to talk about the enlarged pores or like acne or the inflammation.
We don't know her. Some products that I myself use are AHA, BHA peels to get rid of like the scars and
hyperpigmentation.
No, like genuinely, hyperpigmentation is a serious issue I face. Because I think you can tell I'm kind of like tanned. So yeah. I use clay masks and I double cleanse at the end of the day to really get in there. But like clay masks, obviously do not use every day. Don't. I know I'm not like a freaking expert, but I know at least that much to not use a clay mask every day. Because that is insane. So yeah, because I'm just making this very clear because I do not want to get sued. Not on my first long 10-minute video. I'm not getting sued. No way. Overall, I'm still working on my own skin, and I'd like to think I'm about 75% of the way there. All I can say is everyone's skin is different, and sometimes the best thing you can do is go see a dermatologist. But I do acknowledge some derm horror stories. I have one of my own. So you see, when I was about 16, all my friends were yapping away, talking my ear off about facials and the like, so obviously I wanted to go too. Lucky me, I saw an advert for a pretty highly reputable place. Well, based on Google reviews. And basically they were advertising a free laser treatment and facial for like 199 ringgit. So I immediately booked it. I'm not insane, I'm not stupid. Well, actually I kind of was a bit. My mother and I went to the place and I came in because I had this issue with my nose. There was just this very subtle, slight bump that did not look like a pimple. It wasn't red, nor did it hurt. First, the facial was pretty painful. I like to think that I have a pretty high pain tolerance due to dysmenorrhea, which is like really painful cramps and stuff. But like, goodness, these ladies were like dabbing at my eyes with tissues whilst doing the extraction, since my tears were quite obviously getting in the way. They were a pretty big obstruction along with my sniffling. Yep. So, whilst I was living the beauty is pain montage, my mother somehow got swindled into paying 1,000 ringgit. 1,000, 1K, 1 grand. My mother is a chartered accountant, mind you. Chartered accountant. So the fact they managed to upcharge her of all people astounds me. And so obviously she blamed me for it, even though, as I said, because like I literally said nothing, because I was busy suffering. I mean, after that whole saga, we went back home, only for my father to say, I don't know what's different about you, but you look kinda worse. And you know what? Valid. Because you know why? I have these horrific bruises all over my nose. I genuinely looked part blue ring octopus, and it stayed that way
for a few weeks.
So, yeah, I guess moral of the story, don't get fooled by random ads and Google reviews, even though there were like 1,000 Google reviews at the time. Sometimes going on Reddit helps, surprisingly enough. Like, they'll tell you which ones are like fake or will upsell you, etc. So, if you've withstood my late night ramblings for this long, why not hit the subscribe button and shoot me a like? Comment down below what you'd like me to do next. I think more videos like this could be fun, or some cute little meals, gaming, or even a vlog. Frankly, I don't mind, and to my 8 subscribers, I love you, my cookies! I'm genuinely so overjoyed that 8 whole people decided they wanted to watch more of me. Well, I hope you'll want to watch me again. See ya!